Hello Rangers, and welcome to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be going over 10 fun facts about Frederick Law Olmsted National Historic Site. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. Starting out with fact number 1, Frederick Law Olmsted National Historic Site is one of 7 National Historic Sites located in the great state of Massachusetts. Fact number 2, Frederick Law Olmsted, who lived from 1822 to 1903, was recognized as the founder of American landscaping and architecture, and the nation's foremost park maker. Fact number 3, Olmsted moved to his home in suburban Boston in 1883 and established the world's first full-scale professional office for the practice of landscape design. Fact number 4, the Olmsted firm was based in New York City from the fall of 1857 until Olmsted's move to Brookline in 1883. It continued its practice at Fairstead until 1980, when it then became a unit of the National Park Service. During its history, it was involved with some 6,000 clients in 47 of the 50 states, as well as work in Canada and even a few international projects. Fact number 5, from the beginning of his career, Frederick Law Olmsted had a clear concept of what a park was, and he devoted much time and energy to explaining the difference between a park and other types of public recreation. The purpose of a park was to provide city dwellers with the experience of an extended space that would counteract the enclosure of the city by providing a sense of enlarged freedom. Fact number 6, Frederick Law Olmsted lived in Boston with his family. His wife Mary, his daughter Marion, his sons John Charles and Frederick Jr. Olmsted, and his son also worked alongside other landscape architects and employees in the office wing. Early apprentices and partners included Charles Eliot and Henry Codeman, who worked alongside the Olmsted family in many key projects. Fact number 7, notable projects he was involved in include Central Park in New York City, New York, Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York, Riverside in Illinois, the U.S. Capitol grounds in Washington, D.C., park systems in Boston and Brookline, Massachusetts, World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, Illinois, and the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. Fact number 8, Frederick Law Olmsted came to the profession of landscape architecture late in his career. For 30 years after 1837, he served as an administrator for the first of New York's Central Park. Then he worked as the head of the U.S. Sanitary Commission and finally of the Mariposa Mining Company in California. Many different jobs. Although he was co-designer of Central Park in 1858, it was not until 1865, that was when he was 43, that he made the final decision to devote himself to landscape architecture. Fact number 9, Frederick Law Olmsted's strongest influence came from his father, who greatly enjoyed natural scenery and devoted most of his leisure time to seeking it out. As soon as young Frederick was old enough, his father set him on a pillow in front of his saddle on his horse and took his son through the countryside around their home in Hartford, Connecticut. These short rides expanded to become annual tours in search of the picturesque, and that took Olmsted by the age of 16 through the Connecticut Valley, the White Mountains, up the Hudson River, and westward towards the Adirondack and Lake George and Niagara Falls. Fact number 10, the American landscapes themselves was the source of Olmsted's earliest lessons in aesthetics, but that influence was soon supplemented by the writings of late 18th century English landscape gardeners, travels, and theorists of landscape art. Well everybody, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Also be sure to click that red subscribe button and the little bell next to it to always know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you next video. Bye!